So this particular video, we're going to talk about this funky ass white supremacist that you see here on the thumbnail. He goes by the name of Nick Fuentes, right? Holocaust denier, um, white nationalist, right? All that type of deal, right? So the 25-year-old, he often praises um, Adolf Hitler, and he always talk about some holy war and stuff like that, right? And but I'm not going to really go too much into that. He was born in Chicago in 1998. He's as a freshman at Boston University. He traveled to Charlottesville, Virginia, to attend the Unite the Right rally. That was the meeting of violent hate groups, and that's where a woman was killed by a white supremacist. And Donald Trump, in the infamous press conference, said there's very fine people on both sides. Now, Fuentes dropped out of college after that rally, and he ramped up his presence on YouTube, often quoting his most extreme views in humor and satire, a term called irony poisoning, that is often employed by online extremists because it allows them to claim they were joking when they're often criticized for their nasty rhetoric. He's also been linked up to a well-known um, white supremacist by the name of Patrick Casey, and they've been known to deploy followers to Republican events where they believe they could recruit and push their versions more softly on to other people, right? Now, he became prominent in mainstream during 2020 when Trump was trying to run for re-election, and he was a key figure in the Stop the Steal movement, often pairing his baseless claims about a stolen election with white supremacist conspiracy theories that claim that there's an intentional effort by the Jewish community to replace white people through immigration, interracial marriages, and the alphabet crowd. Now, 2 days before the January 6, 2021 election, insurrection, not election, that's where Trump lost the election, cheated, had a whole bunch of people do his dirty work through empty rhetoric, false conspiracy theories. And that's why Fox News had to pay out $787.5 million for pushing that bullshit about the election results. And that's from Dominion. The $2.6 billion lawsuit from Smartmatic is coming in 2025, early 2025. Now, Nick Fuentes has had rallies and conferences that's been attended from Marjorie Taylor Greene, Paul Gosar, and others. In 2022, Nick Fuentes, along with Kanye West, dined at Mar-a-Lago with Trump. Now, Trump tried to lie, say he had no idea who Nick Fuentes said at the time, but it was pretty obvious. So if you don't know who he is, why you invite him to your goddamn ranch for dinner? What's up, Mike? So I say all that to say this, right? I'm going to play two clips. The first one is when Trump was, campaigning to regain the White House. This is what he said recently that got Nick Fuentes up in the uproar. DJ, spin that shit.
12 million votes more than that, more than anybody had ever got. We got the most votes of anybody, of any sitting president in history. And he beat us by a whisker. And it was a terrible.
Now, for years, Trump has been peddling this bullshit about the election being stolen from him, right? There was no evidence. There were 60 court cases to where Trump, Giuliani, get the Giuliani in the future video, right? Because Giuliani's going broke. You had Sidney Powell and Jenna Ellis and people of their ilk was trying to push this bullshit about the election being stolen. And they milked that thing for all it's worth. All you dumb ass motherfuckers out there that supported this shit, all you guys that went to the Capitol January 6th, you guys look completely stupid right now. This man literally admitted that he lost the election after all these years, after all these court cases, after all these people that went to the Capitol, got tried, got convicted, and they went to prison. You got the Oath Keepers leader and the Proud Boys leader. The Proud Boys leader, Enrique Tarrio, wasn't even at the Capitol on that day, and he got football numbers. The Oath Keepers leader got 18 years, just as long as a child support payment. Look, and we got black people hitching their wagons to this con man and Trump, right? And now there's this narrative, I don't know how this narrative came up, but that Trump is the alternative to Kamala Harris. How is Donald Trump a known liar, a known grifter, a known con artist? How is he an alternative to Kamala Harris? And criticism of one is not an endorsement of the other. So all you guys that sitting up and talk about, oh man, you got all this smoke for Kamala, but you don't got no smoke for Trump. Where the fuck you at now? Because see, over here in these streets is Couch 2024. All you people that sitting up here, oh man, you don't got no smoke for Trump, you got no smoke for Kamala. Where the fuck are you at now? Now, let's see what this stupid ass individual in Nick Fuentes had to say in response to Trump making that comment recently. DJ, spin that shit.
It's just because it's bullshit. They sold out. They sold out. Everything that it, MAGA represented at one point and everything that it was is no longer. It's just really sad. And the 2020 comment, it's like, wow, that's how pathetic it's gotten. He's admitting, he says, oh, I lost by a whisker. So what was the point? Like, what's the point of any of it? You lost in 2020? Seriously? I mean, what are we even doing anymore? Then you're a loser. Then you're a loser. You just lost. Then you lost to Joe Biden. You deserve to be charged. If he admits that he lost, then that actually vindicates the DOJ charge against him. Because the charge is that he knew he lost, but he lied to defraud the people. That's the DOJ's charge. So why did we do Stop the Steal? Why did anyone go to January 6th? Why is anyone sitting in jail? Why did anything bad happen to anybody? Why did everyone get censored? Why is everything bad that has happened to the people that are involved, why did that need to happen if you're just going to walk it all back and say, oh, I lost? Well, it would have been good to know that before 1,600 people got charged. It would have been good to know that before I had all my money frozen, put on a no-fly list, banned from everything, lost all banking and payment processing. Would have been good to know that before I, in 2017, dedicated my life to this as an 18-year-old in college. Just feels like a big ripoff. And don't get me wrong, I'm an adult. It's not whining. I'm not complaining about it. I'm saying you can't say those things for that reason. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't regret anything, and we all make our choices. And look, it didn't work out. It is what it is. So I'm not mad saying I want those years back. I want those decisions back. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that just goes to show what a tremendous betrayal it is. It's just such a callous indifference to the sacrifices that his supporters made on his behalf. You know, people are more willing, I think, to tolerate losing than a total betrayal. You know, it feels now like the whole thing, and it wasn't pointless, but that's how it feels at this point. So I know everyone considers me to be an extremist, but I'm the logical conclusion of Trumpism from 2016. I was the Trump generation. I turned 18 when he became president. I was one of the first guys, one of the first influencers in the post-Trump world. And, you know, and I didn't leave the movement. The movement left me.
Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. Ooh. Oh, man. So let me get this straight. You got all your assets frozen. You got put on a no-fly list. You were being tracked by the FBI. Probably still is being tracked by the FBI and all that. All in your blind deference to Donald Trump. And we got black people out here running around here with Donald Trump hats and shit. I talked about the one guy a couple of days ago who was going door to door, knocking on people's doors that was fired from a white ring group. We got black people out here that can't even, look, we as black society can't even do 1% of what Trump did and get away with it. The man literally just admitted that he lost the election. So the whole stop the steal and all, it was just one big massive grift. And a lot of you dumb asses out there fell for it. Let's just keep it 100. Y'all fell for this bullshit. Y'all fell for the banana in the tailpipe when this man said, oh, the election's rigged. It's not like he hadn't been, putting that out there in the atmosphere for like 6 months before the election, and he's been constantly going around media outlets saying that, hey man, if I lose the election, it's rigged. It's only fair if I win. And then all his trained minions and sock puppets and sellouts and simps like the Byron Donalds and the Tim Scotts and the Burgess Owens and the Wesley Cunts of the world, they're going to sit up here and tell black folks that, hey, Donald Trump is more qualified to become president than Kamala Harris. Make no mistake, there are no good options. Why do you think we're saying Couch 2024? That's not some slogan that sounds good or some catchy phrase that, make you tingle in your loins. No, it is a way of life. We're looking at the landscape and we're seeing that there is no good options on either side of the spectrum. So if a funky ass white supremacist and Nick Fuentes can come out and go on this street looking like he lost his puppy or whatever, because he even admitted it. He left college in 2017 as an 18-year-old. He threw his hat behind this movement or whatever. He had a belief that this was going to work out. But if you follow Donald Trump's life and look at all the many failed businesses that he had, whether it be Trump Steaks, Trump Airlines, Trump Vodka, Trump University, this man is a known liar, grifter, and a failure. What's up, Kid Gravity?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, bro? What you got on this?
You gotta laugh at him. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
This crying, this moaning. Hey, your man screwed up. Let's just admit it. Y'all wasted 4 years. I don't know what else to say.
It is so funny that these guys now hitch their wagons behind Donald Trump, and now after Donald Trump pretty much used them and tossed them aside like they're a condom or whatever, now they want to come out and denounce the man when they had their own ambitions to try to get what they could out of him.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all wanted to belong so much, you screwed your own self up. I I I've never seen anything like this. Like even yesterday with that indictment they dropped on Lauren Chen and them, they're out there defending it.
Crazy,
Be-
isn't it?
You would think so, but then again, you see who's behind it, and then you can't defend it. You can't even look at it and say it's crazy because it's them.
And even to
Uh,
this very moment, Kid Gravity, even after all that, even with that admission, you still got people out there saying they go vote for this man.
yeah, I saw somebody write this morning. Next month, if y'all sends him, then it's you don't know what you did. He's gonna win the election. I'm like, and y'all want that next to your name. I voted for Trump, even though he's a convicted felon. Okay, okay. So you were never about morals in the first place. You just wanted to win. Okay.
Now, this the thing, Kid Gravity. These white supremacists out here don't care about rules and morals and ethics. It's situational based.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
they were sitting
remember
there
that white chick?
defending.
Remember that
Go
white
ahead.
chick that came out and said that I don't care. Well, if this was in defense of one of the candidates a couple of years ago. She was like, "Well, I don't care if he got all these baby mamas out here. I just
Yeah,
want to
that was
win."
Dana Loesch. She's like, I just want to win. I was like, what? That man could have murdered somebody, but you cool with that? Okay.
It's just
Okay. Brother, I'm just glad we got 60 more days. I'm just glad. Let me tell you something. If MAGA loses this, y'all back the two-time loser. Y'all can't talk to us ever again in life. You might as well delete your
never,
Twitter accounts.
never.
We don't want to hear nothing you talking about. Because anytime you put up something, even if we agree with it, be like, listen, you voted for Trump twice and you lost twice. You're a two-time loser.
Two-time loser, two-time uh
Grifter.
no two-time two-time impeached president, a two-time husband.
Like, come on, bruh. Like, what are we doing here? Where is your standards?
It's scenario based. Look, Kid Grab, you got to understand there's a checklist, right? And in that checklist, if you check certain boxes, right, it's gonna be, well, you're gonna understand he had a hard life, and we got really gotta lay off of him. But if you just happen to be another individual with the same thing, and you check certain boxes, oh my God, I can't believe this guy. What the fuck is he doing out here?
I don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear that.
He's a loser.
Listen, you didn't read that indictment yet, right?
I have not read the indictment yet.
Bruh, it's the funniest thing I've ever read. You got YouTubers taking money, demanding money, I should say, demanding money for another channel to post their content.
Shit.
And now you playing victim because you found out it was Russia. Which should have been a question you should have asked first. Who is paying? They told you a private investor will fund this, and you don't ask questions. They give you a bullshit name, and you didn't even say, "Let me spend a minute to Google this person."
His name is Victor. Victor? Who is this Victor guy? Yeah, don't even. But yet they'll sit up here and tell you and me that, hey, you got to do your research, man, because you got it all wrong.
Oh my God. It gets better.
Oh my
It gets
Lord.
better all the time.
You can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this shit up.
Unbelievable. And they're only defending this because it was a conservative, and it's a way for them to dunk on the DOJ.
Yep.
But again, I told them last night, the DOJ has been watching this since a year ago at least. You don't think they would have all their ducks in a row before they drop this?
I think they were watching this thing for longer than that.
No, what I'm saying is, because I read a lot of the indictment, and they were watching them. They knew when they incorporated the company, but they started watching when they started putting up Tim Pool in them. That was at least a year ago.
Yeah.
Tim Pool, let me ask you a question, sir. You think the government don't know about you? This is a dunk on. They allowed you to go talk to the president.
Exactly.
That means you had to go through checks to even talk to that man, have that man in the room.
Exactly.
Tucker Carlson, they let you go talk to Putin. The State Department let you out of the country to go talk to Putin. Yeah. You didn't find that strange. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. I'm like, now these guys want to cry victim when the main victimizer basically played y'all like a goddamn.
Bro, you got to go read Tim Pool's statement. Bro, you be on the floor. You fall out of your chair when you read that.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna read that. I'm definitely gonna read that.
He said, I didn't know. I have full editorial control over what I put on there, and my stuff is usually not about politics. I went on the page and literally, we all looked at 8 videos, and 6 of them were about politics.
Can't make that shit up, bro.
Oh my God. Yeah, and then another one that got caught up in it. He went on his show last night to talk about it, and he literally put himself into it. They gave him an out because CBS wrote a thing and said they were unwittingly duped. He went in there and said, I was in the Discord, and whatever I say is I say it. I'm like, bro, they gave you an out.
They literally give you an out.
But the conservatives, they're not smart people. They're not smart. A lot of them are dropouts. They admitted it.
Hey, he just Nick Fuentes admitted it. Hey, I don't know cause to start this to help participate in this movement.
Yeah.
You big dummy. Now you're ass on the no-fly list.
Forever. Nick Fuentes in the RV.
And he could be like, like the Mad Cruiser or some shit.
Jesus. You went on a crash out mission, you can't even fly.
I hope Tori do a triple P on this shit, because this shit is hilarious, bro.
Oh man.
Isn't
politics fun? Man. You crash out for a man that don't even mention you.
Despite the fact he went to Mar-a-Lago, had dinner with the dude.
He don't even mention him.
Don't even mention him.
That's why I tell Terrence K. He don't even say your name. He don't even bring it up. Tell you people he like. He don't even mention you, and you over there crashing out for him.
Right. I mean, all his little baby wheel teeth showing with that big ass Elmer Fudd hat. Talk about America great.
And them bad tasting pancakes.
What you say?
And the bad tasting pancakes.
Yeah, straight out the compost, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got all these darn Black Trump supporters or whatever. Shout out to the Art Garden and Food Expressions. I appreciate you. And the Village Brothers, salute. So My question is, what was Nick Fuentes trying to get out of aligning himself with Trump?
He wanted insider access. He wanted to bring the Groypers to the conservatives. He wanted to make the party all lily white again. And that ain't gonna work because it's already never mind. His son-in-law is Jewish, so it was never gonna be lily white again.
Right.
So I don't know what they were trying to accomplish.
And this is my thing, Kid Gravity. This is the thing that really got under my skin because we always talk about the principle how white supremacy like to take both sides of the argument, right? So the people who went to January 6th on that infamous day, scaling up the side of the building like they auditioning for American Gladiators, pissing and shitting everywhere. You had one guy smoking a joint with a stun gun on his leg in Nancy Pelosi's office, right? You got infiltrators in the Senate floor, rummaging through stuff, walking through there. Hey, look at me. I'm at the Capitol, y'all. And we got active police officers, active military service members, retired military service members, retired police officers, doctors, lawyers, you name it, they were out there on that day. Now, they all got rounded up like cattle, some doing football numbers, some got a slap on the wrist. But in all, a lot of people were held accountable on that day. But the people like Nick Fuentes, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Giuliani, Trump himself, all these players that was involved in this scheme, none of them gotten in trouble yet. Make it make sense. So the people who acted upon the lies that was pushed onto them got in trouble, but the people who were pushing the lies, nothing happens to them.
Kind of be part of the inner circle. To be fair, I would say they haven't declared Nick a problem yet. They're watching him. But Marjorie, look, she better hope to God she wins her election.
Well, her district is really red.
Listen, we've seen stranger things.
We have seen stranger stuff.
That's what I'm saying. They could drop an indictment on her the week before and have her damned. But listen, they weren't going to prosecute a politician that's sitting right now. That looks bad because then they're going to have to investigate everybody.
Well, see, this is the thing. We've seen other countries prosecute their politicians and former presidents and prime ministers. We've seen other countries do it. They have no problem throwing somebody in the clink. But only here in the United States, oh my God, you can't prosecute somebody for committing a crime. Why?
Because they ain't
Bob
black.
Menendez got prosecuted.
He ain't black.
And Bob Menendez is a white supremacist just like Nick Fuentes is. He's just a white supremacist from a different angle.
But he ain't black. Look how hard they went for Sharp James.
Yeah.
Look how hard they went. They made David Patterson drop down. You made a disabled politician step down.
Yeah.
I mean, look how long they told Elliot Spitzer. They had him dead to rights, and he still let him be governor for a little bit.
Yep. They had him dead to rights.
Dead to rights. And they said, you know what, we gonna wait. We gonna let you get voted out first. Then we gonna get you.
Yeah.
Then we gonna get you.
Yeah, right.
Look, they had shit on Dinkins. They were like, listen, you ain't gonna get a second term because of that crime in New York. So yeah, we gonna get you. And then as soon as you get out, boom. They just start dropping all the receipts on him.
Right.
That motherfucker had to leave New York.
Here you got Steve Bannon in prison, and you got Marjorie Taylor Greene waiting outside. I don't know if she waiting outside the protest or she was waiting outside for a conjugal visit. But the fact that she was out there when Steve Bannon had to report to jail because he just kept stalling and kept trying to reset the clock or when he gonna report, they finally told him to no, motherfucker, you got to go to jail. Get your ass over there.
Yeah, put on his orange.
Yeah, put this on orange right here.
Damn. And look, they about to let Harvey Weinstein out. Talking
Yeah.
about he's sick. He's sick. What that mean?
Yeah, what the fuck that mean he's sick? And then when he get out, then all of a sudden now he's gonna be healed again like Wolverine and shit.
Mm-hmm. And he gonna get loved on.
Right. You got Harper, you can have Oprah Winfrey kiss that walrus on the side of his face again too.
The debate
That's
next
what I'm
Tuesday is
saying.
gonna be great. That debate on Tuesday is gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait. Right? Because we get to see how they perform in real time. We get one guy who just rambles and rambles on and incoherent to save his fucking life. And a lot of people talk about how Biden was on the cognitive decline. You ain't see what was going on with Trump. Trump was out here. Oh, just me. What the fuck did you just say?
Exactly. That's why he loved repeating himself. Anytime he goes to them rallies, it's a script.
He just rambles on and on and on and on and on, not saying anything, not making any sense, not mentioning anything about policy. All it is criticizing this person, criticizing that person, and then he exalts himself as like this omnipotent one and only option that you can't do anything else because look at the other side. The fuck out of here.
Oh man. The only good thing that's going to come out of that debate next week is Trump's going to call Kamala not black to her face.
Yep.
That's the only thing that's going to be good out of it. Maybe we'll finally get a definitive.
And then we're going to get the, I'm going to come on and then I'll be like, so kids, what have we learned? And I'm going to be like, absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. Listen, if she says that she's not black and I'm not answering that question, bro, I'm going to look like Maxine in Living Single where she was about to get a tattoo. She fell out. Oh, my good God. Can Tuesday get here already?
Yeah, can we get to Tuesday already, man? Lord have mercy.
Oh, my goodness. But back to Nikki. Nikki going to learn. He ain't got no friends out here, brother.
You have no friends out here. You are a man on an island.
Remember how they were running around months ago saying that Candace Owens needs to talk to him?
Yep.
Yeah, after what she did to Shmuley, I don't think she need help, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Candace Owens gonna want any kind of association with you, there, buddy.
Exactly.
Well, Candace Owens don't want to fuck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying something.
And Kanye ain't exactly calling you to come out to LA and chill with him. Well, you can't even get there anyway.
No.
That's a hell of a drive. He better tell you a week in advance so you can drive cross country. Shit.
Right. You gotta go all the way to Idaho where there's more antelope and fucking bison than there is people.
Yeah, and the antelope play. For the deer and the antelope play.
Yeah.
And the skies are not cloudy all day. Bastard. Look at him. He wearing that MAGA hat like it's supposed to mean something.
Right, like you supposed to be down for the cause. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, I got this saying when all these guys are out here in fire, let the rats chew each other up.
Oh yeah, that's why you see me. I don't even get mad anymore. I be chilling out here. I just be watching this shit. I report it to y'all and I keep it moving. Motherfucker over here, they having like whole 7-hour live streams talking about incessant BS. I'm like, okay. I mean, get your content, get your dollars any way you can, but at the end of the day, what are you teaching them?
Not a goddamn thing.
Right. Y'all over here arguing if Kamami's code switching. She's not code switching to be black, sir. She's code switching being Indian. And the faster y'all learn that, the faster you'll figure out this election. Which actor or actress do you want to play the part of your president for a 4-season run? Let us know.
And I'm shadow banned. Look, they don't even know what they ain't even giving the notification when I'm live and shit.
Oh, bro, last night I was at like 50 and then it dropped to like 15. I was like, oh, yep, YouTube saw me. They heard Russia and they said, nope, we're not gonna let this Negro get off.
Right.
Beautiful, but it was fun. But anyway, I got to get to work, brother. But it was good to talk to you.
Yeah, it's good talking to you too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel free to come back anytime, man. You know you got the open floor or open
Yeah.
invitation.
As long as it's not about basketball, right?
Nah, man, we leave that, we leave that one alone.
All right, brother.
All right, big dog.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out to the kid Gravity, man. Please go subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Good brother right there. But yeah, man. Um, I don't feel sorry for Nick Fuentes. This is what you get, right? This is the price you pay for the games you play. So you lost a bunch of money, got your assets frozen, and then you end up on the no-fly list, hitching your wagons to this known grifter, con man, self-serving professional bullshit artist, an extreme one at that, probably one of the preeminent ones of our generation. And this is who you want to hang your hat behind, huh? Yeah. Yep. That's true too. I intentionally left that one out because I don't want you two fucking with me, but yeah, you're absolutely right about that. This man is a pedo. He's a pedo above anything else. But yeah, I don't feel sorry for you at all, Nick Fuentes. You garbage ass, fucking ass, white supremacist, or whatever like that. It was not lost upon me too that you associate yourself with Myron Gaines, that stupid ass wannabe black boy, right? Who was on Fresh and Fit, who got his ass cooked by Brittany Renner, but he think he the end all be all when it comes down to debating a foundational black American. This immigrant who fled, you know what? I'm not going to go in there. But you did associate it with Myron Gaines. And you said the N-word with the heart you are, thinking it was cool. So yeah, I don't feel sorry for you one bit. You sitting up there crying about how Trump lied to you and all that. If you're supposed to be this individual that's supposed to be smart, wouldn't you have identified that before you associated yourself with this man? This man is well documented having multiple failed businesses. What's up, Carla? No, unfortunately, these clowns will never learn. And unfortunately, we got people within the black community that's going to vote for Donald Trump despite all this shit that's out there on this man. If you want to know why I'm taking myself out of the political realm as far as like voting for either side of the aisle, because when it comes to Republicans and Democrats, they both come together in telling the black community no. Now, as much as I've been banging on Kamala Harris and their shills, bootlicks, and operatives, make no mistake, there's no alternative here on this side. The Byron Donalds and the Tim Scotts and the Wesley Hunts and the Burgess Owens of the world, the Jesse Lee Petersons, the Jason Whitlocks, the Candace Owens, the Omarosas of the world, they're no better. The Stephen A. Smiths, Stephen A. Smith out here trying to play both sides. We see through your fucking scam, nigga. You got people out here trying to position themselves to get a slice of the pie. So, for those of you in the back, if you want to know where my allegiance lie, it's gonna be on this couch in 2024. That's where my allegiance will be at. Period. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch how this festivity unfolds. I don't support either party. As far as I'm concerned, both these guys are liars. Both these guys are grifters. Both these guys are self-serving professional bullshit artists. And as willing, able collaborators and co-conspirators and cohorts are on a massive crash out mission. I mean, straight kamikaze mode. What's up, Dante? Salute to you. Appreciate you for being up in here. We have no allies. There ain't no such thing as a black and brown coalition. There ain't no such thing as any coalition associated with the black community, right? Anybody that's telling you that, they're being a liar. They're being dishonest. We have no allies on either side of the aisle. And I find it funny that a lot of these black folks that get involved with these political parties and whatever, they'll sit up here and toe the line instead of pushing the line. And then when they get kicked out, then all of a sudden they have this epiphany about them. And then they want to tell you the truth about what's going on. But as long as they're in this inner circle, as long as they're part of the day-to-day operation, they're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to be honest with you because they're trying to protect their own ass. We got people out here, man, you know what? You guys let me know what y'all think, man. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. I got to get down to Norfolk for this Keyshawn Davis press conference, right? I'm gonna try to see if I can get an interview with the champ, right? His fight is coming up on November the 8th. It's a Friday. So he has this press conference down in Norfolk. I got to get out of here. I got to head down to Norfolk. And I'm going to try to get an interview. If I get the interview, I'll upload it on the channel, right? But last but definitely not least, shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hey!